Hey builders, I'm Tyler Simons. I'm a data scientist at Snowflake. Here's a common scenario. You're handed a data set you've never seen before. No context, no documentation, just, hey, can you take a look at this? Like this one. This is a vehicle sales data set from the early 2000s. And normally I'd spin up a notebook, inspect the schema, write some pandas just to understand it. That's a lot of setup before I can get really any real insight. With Cortex Code CLI, I can do all of my data exploration right from my terminal or IDE. It's an AI coding agent with Snowflake expertise built right in. Let's try it out. So to start, I'm just going to go ahead and call Cortex. And now what I can ask it is I can just say, tell me about the sales data set that we have here. A summary about the columns and values would be helpful. So Cortex is going to ask for some permissions. I'm going to grant it permissions to explore the files in the directory to understand the sales data set. And just like that, we got a great summary of the data. So I can see some of the columns. We can see that there's the price units for the items. We can see the date that the order was placed, as well as the order status and the product SKU. So this is great. It sort of gives me like a little bit of a summary of what the data is, some key characteristics about it. And I'd like it to do some analysis in Python. So now I'm just going to ask Cortex Code CLI, can you break this data down for me using Python? So while it writes and executes the Python for me, it's basically going to just like group everything. It's going to aggregate the revenue over time, and it's going to write up a Python script to analyze this data. And it's going to first ask me to approve the plan. I'm going to hit yes. And it's off to the races. And while this works, I'm going to sort of like preload my next prompt. And what I'm going to ask it to do is I really love to visualize my data using HTML files. I find that they're really portable. I can send them to anybody, and it really gives me like a great just sort of first glance at the data that has sort of some nice charts and tables as well. So while it's working on analyzing our data, I'm going to go ahead and ask, can you turn this data into an HTML file for me to view? It entered plan mode. It read it read all the files that it had, and it's created the HTML file. Let me show it to you. Here's the HTML file that Cortex Code CLI made for me. It's given me a quick, comprehensive analysis of the product sales trend data. You can see our total revenue. It's got an executive summary. It's got some beautiful charts, some great tables, and as well as the code that it used to analyze the data. You can keep going from here. So you could try asking really anything. Maybe add a new tab that shows the top 10 customers by revenue. Maybe there's seasonal patterns in this data. We could add a decomposition chart. We could even ask for something like building a Streamlit app that has filters for product and the date range. You could deploy that app very easily to Snowflake. It will walk you through the steps. Anything you want to do, Cortex Code can help you get there faster. Now it's your turn. Show me what you can do with Cortex Code.